I did talk to Nate Hoskin recently. He's one of the co-founders of N2 and Sage, a hot financial services firm doing video marketing for advisors. And we were just chatting about the future of financial services. I had asked him, there's a shortage of advisors in the United States. He suggests that we'll have a shortage of 100,000 advisors in 3-4 years. I'm not sure if you've seen that research. We'll put it up on the screen. And he said, that's not really true. It's just nobody is becoming an actual financial advisor anymore. They're financial behavior coaches and they live on TikTok. And there's more of them than ever before.
Mm.
People soliciting advice via social media is the gig economy that you're talking about. And I think it is the beginning of what I suggested, which is the exponential growth of entrepreneurship in the United States and elsewhere. But I think we'll see it here first because of our adoption of AI and social media. But there's going to be less CFPs in 5 years for sure, almost guaranteed. There will be maybe 5x the number of financial advisor creators, content creators on our existing and future social media, though. So this is the start of what I think the gig economy that you just talked about coming to fruition.
I don't know. I'm going to push back a little bit on that though, because
Okay.
to some extent, I feel like, and maybe it's just my demographic, that is someone still going to, yeah. And like AI keeps getting better and better and better. It is ridiculous, right? And you and I use it each daily. It's awesome. But I still feel like at the end of the day, a lot of people, it's like what you're saying. People want the advisor that, and it probably is more of that behavioral coaching, but I still feel like that person needs to be able to verify um, the information that's being output from these. And
Definitely.
again, it's going to get better and better. So like, having said that, but I was just talking to somebody about this recently, that one thing where I feel like AI historically at least hasn't been as good is that if, let's say, you're trying to engage in it for like creating a financial plan, it's not great at knowing exactly which follow-up questions to ask, right? Like we all have that friend. The joke I always have told is we all have that friend that's a know-it-all.
Hmm.
And I feel like AI is a bit like that, where it's just like, okay, you asked me a question, here's the answer. Where like
Yeah.
a good professional, a good specialist is like, hey, that's great. You told me that information, but that's like a little piece of this total pie that I need to know before I actually make a recommendation. So I do feel like, at least today, currently, that is where the benefit of being a professional is, as opposed to. But to your point, it could change
Say
significantly.